right, fight fans, here we go. Now in the cage. He is
Take it away, Jim.
All right, fight fans, here we go. Spar Star Promotions is proud to present 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the bantamweight division. This bout is sponsored in part by FightMeClothing.com. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Sean Wells. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing black trunks. He is training out of MMA FC in Whittier, California. He weighed in 127 pounds. Tonight, he is making his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Tizoc, the Storm Froese. His opponent across the cage on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing white trunks, trimmed in black. He is training out of Rain Training Center in Lakewood by way of Garden Grove, California. He weighed in 125.5 pounds. He too is making his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Yadir Relentless Perez. All right, fans, here we go. 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the bantamweight division.
All right, fight fans. Tizoc Froese and Yadir Perez getting ready to go at it. Referee Sean Rosen in between them will be the 3rd man in charge of the action.
It's always an interesting bout when you got the 2 beginners starting off. Let's see who comes out blasting. Whoa, Yadir comes out aggressive.
Perez comes out with quick lefts and right hands. Again, landing with straight lefts and right hands. Oh, big right hook from Perez.
Good takedown defense. Now he needs to circle off that cage.
Tizoc Froese looking to...
I think he tapped.
Something strange happened there. Yadir Perez ragdolls him to the canvas. Froese able to get back up. Perez looking for the guillotine.
It's going to be hard to finish this arm-in standing guillotine. But it looks like he's putting a lot of torque and pressure on his neck.
Tizoc Froese doing his best to keep his wits about him. Yadir Perez better not burn himself out, and Froese gets his head free, but an inside trip puts him on his back. Nice right hand from Perez lands, followed by a left. Perez now swarming. Froese in trouble with his back up against the cage.
Yeah, Froese is on Dream Street right now. He's not even defending himself.
Sharp right hand. Froese giving as good as he gets, though.
Look like he shook off that punishment he took a little earlier.
Tizoc Froese is here to fight, ladies and gentlemen. And Yadir Perez is laying it on him.
Perez is just relentless, like his name says. He's always coming forward.
Both fighters step away. Oh, nice short left and right hand by Tizoc Froese, who appears to be getting more comfortable as the round wears on.
And sometimes guys are late starters.
Perez again with the bull rush. Left and right lands before he looks for the guillotine again. Froese appears to be out of trouble. And that's the end of the round.
Yeah, that was a great way for Froese to weather the storm, as his nickname is. He weathered the storm and lasted the round. I'm interested to see how he comes out in the 2nd round, because it looked like he took some of the best shots Perez had to offer.
Yadir Perez saluting the crowd before the fight's over. That could come back to haunt him.
Yeah. Right now, he just needs to focus on this next round and listening to his corner and getting better instructions.
The lovely Vanessa Navarro in the cage.
Miss Mexico. You can follow her on Instagram at Miss Mexico B.
Don't kick. Be methodical. When he comes in, right here. Okay, you're good to go. Get that front hand, goes down to the uppercut.
Perez's corner telling him to look for the body shots. I don't think Froese has the win to last this round.
It looks like both of them ready to start this round. I'm excited to see some more lightweight action. These guys have been going the whole 2 minutes.
Buddy, ready? Fight!
Touch of the gloves to start the round. Good sportsmanship. Both men swinging for the fences. Froese digging to the body.
Oh, Froese with a nice left hook.
Ooh, short right hand from Yadir Perez lands before Froese lands with the 1-2 combination. Oh, Froese might have caught him there.
He needs to pop his head out of that guillotine, though.
Perez once again looking for that guillotine, but can't seem to get that forearm under the chin.
Yeah, now he's having his half guard. It's going to be extremely hard. He needs to let that go, use that cage to get back up to his feet, because it's going to be hard to finish that guillotine in that spot. As you see Froese pushing that arm down to clear his head. He's just worried about getting completely out of his guard. He can actually step over to the mount if he paid attention.
Perez still holding on to that guillotine. Mouth wide open, breathing heavily as he's trying to give everything he's got on that choke. He might be better suited just to let it go and go for positioning.
Yeah, especially in that position. See,
Now
Froese
steps over to mount.
Now see if he can work that ground and pound. He got him stuck against the cage. That's a very bad spot. Turning to give his back. It's a nice way to get up. That dude's an athlete.
Tizoc Froese giving as good as he gets now. With a little Muhammad Ali shuffle as he takes back to the center of the cage.
We have a little relentless storm going on between these two.
Yadir Perez appears to have gasped, but he comes in with a quick left and right hand. Hands down at his waist, breathing through an open mouth. Yadir Perez is tired.
Yeah, he's been going hard. These guys have been going nonstop action. Froese with good clinch on the cage. Now let's see if he takes him down.
The round ends right in front of us with Tizoc Froese putting more pressure on Yadir Perez. I got to give that round to Froese.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. He came back on fire.
Breathe.
I think the third round's going to be real interesting. Froese still looks fresh.
Take a breath. You know what you're
And
doing
Perez
wrong, right?
looks real tired.
Give yourself time.
Right now we have this fight very even, one round apiece. Third round's going to be the one that tells the story of this scrap.
He's not waiting for it. Do it.
Yeah.
Right hand to the body, all right?
Perez's corner needs to tell him watch how he exits, because he turns his back a lot.
To the body, left hook.
Once again, this fight is brought to you by Takedown Grappleware. Takedown Grappleware, not only a clothing company, but they have evolved into a full-service MMA company. They are a national brand. They represent fighters. They have clothing line. If you think you've got what it takes to become part of the Takedown Grappleware team, make sure you check them out on social media. They represent some great fighters like Terry on Flashware. All right, we're getting ready for the third and final round. Referee Sean Rose getting ready to call the fighters to the center of the cage.
All right, guys, last round. Are you ready?
Yeah, I call this
ready?
all heart round.
Fight!
Whoever comes out with the heart in this round will go away with this W.
Ooh, both fighters trade right hands in the center of the ring. Froese with a deep hip out takedown. Landing in side control. Peppering the midsection with right hand hammer fists.
Step over to the mount.
Tizoc Froese is letting everybody know that this is a 3-round fight.
Yeah, like you mentioned at the end of the first round, Perez was highlighting to the crowd, and it didn't turn out well right now.
Nice sweep from Perez. Now Froese in trouble. Both fighters back to their feet.
I wouldn't want to be the judge that's going to call this fight. It's been back and forth the whole time.
Yadir Perez looking to put the jab into the midsection. Froese grabs hold of a plum clinch, and they're right on top of us again. Froese looking for the double leg. Nice takedown, hips out, just like my wrestling coach used to say.
And Froese really needs to control and put this establish of the dominance in this position. Hold him down, smother him, and start working that ground and pound. Score some points here.
Froese working out of side control or side cross. Seems to like this position as opposed to trying to step over to the mount. Seems more comfortable here. Now it looks like he might be angling for a north-south, but steps over into mount once again.
Now he needs to posture up and just start raining down punches. With 20 seconds to go, he can win this fight by stealing this round if he just lets it all hang out right now.
Tizoc Froese landing lefts and rights, but Yadir Perez giving from the bottom as well. 10 seconds to go. Froese with a nice right hand to the ear of Perez. Another left to the ear from Tizoc Froese, and the fight is over. I don't know, Matthew. I got to give the second and third round to Tizoc Froese.
I would too. The established need to use the power double off the cage. Nice dominant positions. He mounted him twice. If this was a UFC fight, I guarantee he would have won this fight. But in the amateur divisions, you never know what the judges are looking at. That's why they say don't leave it in the hands of the judges.
Tizoc Froese walking around the cage with his hands in the air.
That's called confidence. It shows you Tizoc is walking around with his hands up, smiling.
His team already posing for their victory photos before the judges' score has been read. That could come back to haunt them too.
Yeah, it could. But he still has something to be proud of. The last 2 rounds, he came out on fire and showed his heart. So either way it go, win, lose, or draw, that guy, he put on a performance tonight.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the fight is as long as many rounds state. If you win the first round, you still got 2 more. You might not be wise to put your hands in the air and celebrate like you had just won.
Yeah.
Once again, this fight is brought to you by Takedown Grappleware. Takedown Grappleware sponsors some great fighters like Terrion, The Flash Ware, Isaac Velasco, a couple other guys. SoCal staple as far as the MMA community. You can check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Takedown Grappleware. All right, as our judges are tabulating the scoring, veteran ring announcer Jim Fitzgerald getting ready to make his way into the cage.
So I think we're both in agreement. We would both give this fight to Tizoc Froese, right?
Yeah, I had Tizoc coming on strong in the second, taking the second, and he had the mount pretty much for a minute and a half in the third frame. So yeah. I don't understand how it could go any other way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Fitzgerald is in the cage, and we're getting ready to turn it over to the former voice of the Los Angeles Lakers, Fitz, as we like to call him, Jim Fitzgerald.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, let's give both fighters a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. We have our decision. Judge at ringside number 1 scores the bout 28-28, a draw. Although he was overruled by judges number 2 and number 3, who both scored the bout 29-28 in favor of our winner by majority decision, the red corner, Tizoc the Storm Froese.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Tizoc the Storm Froese bringing a win home for Joe Camacho. Huge win, losing the first round handily, coming back and winning the second and third frame.
Yeah, that's right. It was impressive the way he came back. He weathered some bad shots in the first round. got his composure, settled down, and came back to win the next 2 rounds big.